Hello everyone. Good morning.
Hi, Sai. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Very good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sorry, one of my friend want to join. How he is new today? How
You got the link, right? Zoom link.
Yeah.
You can share that one to him.
Okay, sure. Right.
Fine. Okay. Shall we start our class?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So, guys, any new joinees today? Is there any new joinee today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Vishal, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Ashwini, Danny. Okay. Fine.
Oh, it's Arun also.
Arun. Okay. Fine. Guys, to avoid background noises, I'm going to keep everyone in mute. Okay. Yeah. Coming to new joinees. See, guys, in my previous class, I have given AWS demo. Okay, the last class was AWS demo. Okay, so in the demo class, I have explained what is AWS Cloud, what are the advantages that we are getting in AWS Cloud, and what kind of course content that we are going to cover. All those things we have seen clearly. Why we should choose only AWS. All those things we have seen, correct, in our last class, the demo class. Okay. Apart from that, I have explained how I'm going to conduct classes, the project details, all other things. Okay. The day-to-day scenarios, troubleshooting every day, all those things, right? So new joinees, what you do is just contact our admin team. Okay. So that you'll get the demo recorded video. Just go through that video. And if you have any doubts, please come up with your doubts. Okay. New joinees, contact admin team. Okay. Fine. Understood? Every new joinees, please respond. You understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So I hope every one of you understood, what is AWS Cloud, why we should learn all those things, right? Already we have seen in our previous class. What I did, let me give a quick recap of what we discussed. So what I did, AWS Cloud, I compared with Google Drive, correct? AWS Cloud. This I compared with Google Drive. So what is happening in Google Drive? Google company, I hope every one of you are using Google Drive, right? What is happening in Google Drive? Google company, somewhere in the world, they are keeping their physical storage somewhere in the world. That storage we are utilizing through internet and we are paying whatever we are using, correct? Okay. So Google Drive, you are getting only storage, but in AWS Cloud, you are getting storage, computers, softwares, applications, everything. Got it? That means AWS company somewhere in the world, they are keeping their physical infrastructure like physical servers, databases, cables, everything. Okay. Those resources we are accessing through internet and we are paying whatever we are using. So in a simple terms, cloud means using someone else's resources by paying some money. I'm repeating, cloud means cloud computing. Either you can call cloud or you can call cloud computing, both are same. So cloud means using someone else's resources by paying some money. So how you are going to use those resources? Through internet. Resources means, suppose I want some servers, I want some softwares, I want applications, everything you will get. Got it? That is so. So since we are using AWS resources, that's why we are calling this one as AWS Cloud. Got it in a simple terms. Now, observe carefully. If you want to access Google Drive storage, if you want to utilize Google Drive storage, you need to have one Google account. Correct? You need to have one Google account. You log into that account, then only you can utilize that Google Drive storage. In the same manner, if you want to access AWS resources, if you want to utilize AWS resources, you need to have one AWS account. You need to have an AWS account. You have to log into that account by entering username and password. Then you can utilize all AWS resources. Got it? Okay. So what I do now I'll walk you through this creation of this AWS account. This is absolutely free. Everyone, you can create your accounts. This is absolutely free. Okay. Now I'll tell you how to create AWS accounts. Simple, guys. You open any browser. Okay. You type here AWS space console. AWS space console. Enter. So when you press enter, you can see the first website. Blindly go to the first website. You don't even need to look at that one. See the first one. Click that. When you click on the first website, here you can see create an AWS account, create a free account. So you can choose any one. Both will redirect you to the same page. Okay. So click on any one, create a free account. Okay. Now here in this page, you have to enter your email ID. That should be valid email ID because you will be getting confirmation link to that. That should be valid email ID. Then enter password. You enter any password, like generating a new password, and confirm that password. Then you give your account name. Account name means you can give whatever you name. For example, I can give my name, Sai. You can give whatever name that you want. Okay. So enter email ID, give any password, confirm that password, and give any account name, whatever name that you want. Then just click here, continue. So when you click on continue, it will take you to the next page where you need to enter your personal details like phone number, your address, all those things. Okay. So again, if you click enter, it will take you to the next page where you need to enter your, that's going to be a payment page where you need to enter either credit or debit card details. You need to enter either credit or debit card details. So the moment you enter these details, immediately AWS will deduct 2 rupees from your card, 2 rupees. That is just for verification whether you are using valid card or not. The moment they deduct 2 rupees, immediately your account will be activated, immediately then and there. Okay, activated, and the 2 rupees will be credited back to your account next day. That 2 rupees also they'll give back just for verification whether you are using valid cards or not. So immediately your account will be activated and you can use it. Okay. So that account would be absolutely free for 12 months. 12 months. That is till 1 year that account is free. You can happily use that account till 1 year. You won't get any bill. After 1 year also, I'll tell you how to extend that one. Okay, how to extend that one, I'll tell you. So you don't need to worry about the bill. You will not get any bill. That is my promise. And giving these card details are pretty safe. Okay, it's highly secure. So you need not to worry. Got it? So please be ready with your AWS account. Again, I'm saying it is absolutely free. You will not get any bill. After 12 months also, I'll tell you how to extend that free trial. Anyways, in companies, we use company's account. Company will pay that bill. So we don't even need to worry. So in this is what we call free tier account. Our entire course comes under free tier only. Got it? So feel free to create AWS account. You need not to have any doubts in this. Got it? Fine. And one more thing, guys. For some of you, it might say that to activate your account, it takes 24 hours. That depends on the card you are using. That's okay. If it is saying it takes 24 hours, yeah, it will take 24 hours. Please wait for 24 hours. Okay. And one more thing, don't use RuPay cards. RuPay cards are not allowed. Either you can use Visa, Master, Mastro, any card you use to create an account, but don't use RuPay cards. I don't know. They are not allowed. Okay. See, this for account creation document also I'm going to share with you, the PDF document. Just follow those steps. It's pretty easy, guys. You know, right? How to create Facebook account, Google account, same thing, no difference. Okay. Anyways, I'll be sharing PDF document along with today's recorded video, so that just go through that one step by step. You can follow that one. Guys, come into new joiners. After every class, I will share recorded video along with PDF documents. Got it? You don't even need to take the notes. Fine. Okay. So be ready with your AWS accounts. Since already I'm having my account, that's why I log into existing account. I log into existing account. Sign into the console. Now see here. So after creating your account, make sure that root user is selected. Root user. Root user means administrator. Administrator. So you are going to log into your AWS account as an administrator. Okay. So select that root user. IAM user and all that is there in the course. Okay. So once I start our regular classes, I'll be explaining that one. So enter your email ID. Then click here next. Then enter this captcha for security reasons. CW. Then give your password that you use it to create your account. Sign. Okay. So once you log into your AWS account, you can see something like this. This either you can call console or you can call dashboard, DASHBORD, dashboard, or you can call home page. Okay, either console or dashboard or home page. You can use any of the words. Now, I told you, right, AWS, the full form of AWS is Amazon Web Services, correct? Amazon Web Services. So here, just 1 second. Yeah, fine. So full form of AWS is Amazon Web Services. So they are providing so many web services, guys. So many web services they are providing. Okay. If you want to see all those web services, you can see here, services option. Just click this drop down here. Just click that. Then here you can see these are Amazon Web Services. So many web services are there. You can see so many web services. Amazon Web Services. Okay. Yeah. Aman, first listen the class. Okay. First listen the class. All doubts will be clarified. Okay, guys. First listen the class clearly. Everything will be clear. So these are Amazon Web Services. You can see so many services. You can see these are compute module in under so many services. Containers, storage. Okay, so machine learning also, so many things. But don't worry, no one can be perfect in all these services. It's impossible. So here data, robotics is there, blockchain is there, machine learning, data science, everything is there, mobile application, gaming, everything. So you don't even need to worry about all these services. So as I said, here we are going to cover all 25 important web services. The course content already we have shared with you. Just go through that one. And if any new joinee is there, contact admin team. Today we'll share the demo video along with course content again. Okay, fine. Now, one more thing I said yesterday that AWS, they kept their infrastructure across the globe. Instead of keeping, see what I said here, AWS company, somewhere in the world, they are keeping their physical infrastructure somewhere in the world. Those things we are utilizing through internet. Okay. Aman, please don't type anything in this chatboard. Aman, first listen to the class. Please don't type anything in this chatboard. I request you. Okay, first listen to the class. Fine. Yeah. Again, Aman, are you there? 1 second. Aman Kumar. Aman Kumar, please, I request you, don't type anything in this chatboard. Okay. Yeah. So what I said, AWS, they kept their physical infrastructure in their location. That's what I said. And one more thing I said that they are not keeping their infrastructure in one location. Instead, they have distributed their infrastructure to many locations. They divided, you are in yesterday's class, in previous demo class, I explained that AWS, they kept their physical infrastructure in many locations. They distributed. They divided whole world into 20 plus regions where they kept their physical infrastructure. So that if we lose one region, still other regions will be there kind of backup. Okay, that's what I said. So if you want to see all those regions where AWS kept their physical infrastructure, you can see these we call regions. If you click here Mumbai, you can see North Virginia, California, Hong Kong, Mumbai, Singapore, Sydney. You can see 20 plus regions are there. Right now, around 22 are there. They keep on adding new regions. So these are the regions where AWS kept their physical infrastructure. Physical infrastructure means physical servers, databases, cables, everything. Got it? Okay. So you can choose any region, that is up to you. Doesn't make any difference. You can choose any region. In upcoming class, I'll explain more about these things. Okay, fine. Now, in this here, we are going to start with our first AWS service. You can see here. Under first module, we are going to start our first service. See, they prioritize all these services. Prioritize means all important services they kept at the top. You can see under first module, first service. That by that you can understand the importance of that particular service. Okay. So under compute module, the first Amazon Web Service, that is EC2. Okay. So we are going to start with that EC2. Okay. So what I said in my demo class, before every class, first I will explain theory, then I will show you practicals, right? Okay. So let's try to understand what is this EC2 all about. And whatever I'm going to explain now, for that you will get documents. You don't take the notes. Okay. PDF documents I'll be sharing with you. Yeah. EC2. The full form of EC2 is Elastic Compute Cloud. Elastic Compute Cloud. Okay. So why they have given this name, that we need to understand. See here, E, Elastic E1E, in compute 1C, cloud second C. So that's the EC2. Two C's are there. That's a EC2. That's a shortcut name. Okay. Now why they have given that name? Compute means it is one. See, cloud means it is one of the cloud services. It is one of the Amazon cloud services. That's why they have given the name cloud. Then compute means it deals with computers. You remember in my demo, I said I want 1,000 servers. Each server should have 100 GB of RAM. Each server should have 100 TB of hard disk. That's what I said. Correct? So this we can get within 1 minute. That's what I said, right? This we can get within 1 minute. So this we can get by using this particular service. Okay, because this is a compute service, right? By using this, we can get this one. Okay. Aman, what's your problem here? Aman, listen the class. I'm using simple English only. Aman, I'm repeating again. Say, please don't type anything in chat box. First, listen the class. Okay. Yeah. So I want 1,000 servers. Each server should have 100 GB of RAM and 100 TB of hard disk. So this setup we can get by using this particular service, because these are compute service. By using this particular service, we can get computers. See guys, you have to understand one thing. Either you can use the word server, PC, machine, box, computer. You can use any of these words, all are pretty same. In companies, we use these words interchangeably. Sometimes we call server, sometimes we call PC, machine, box. You can use any of these words. Okay, there is no much difference. Got it? Okay, so just remember these things. So here what he said, I want these 1,000 computers. Each computer should have 100 GB of RAM, 100 TB of hard disk. This we can achieve by using this particular service, because this deals with computers. Got it? So same, like suppose you want storage. So for that, related services are there. Suppose you can see, if you want storage, you can see some storage related services are there. So you want to deal with databases, for that related services are there. So today I want computers. That's why we have selected computer related service. Got it? And next one, elastic. Elastic means elasticity is there. You know, right, rubber band, we can stretch and we can compress it back. That's what elasticity. So after launching these servers, you can increase or decrease the configuration. For example, I launched 1,000 servers. Each server is having 100 GB of RAM, 100 TB of hard disk. Suppose after launching, while they are running, I want to increase to 200 GB. I want to increase. Yeah, happily you can increase. Suppose I want to decrease to 50 TB. Happily you can decrease. So that is what elasticity. That means whenever you want, you can change the configuration. Okay, you can increase or decrease the configuration without stopping those servers. So that's why elastic. Now you understood, right, why they have given the name? Cloud means it is one of the cloud services. Compute, it deals with computers. And elastic means we can change the configuration. Elasticity, so we can change the configuration of these computers. Got it? That's why they have given that name. Now let's try to understand one thing, that is, see here, this is my laptop. This is my laptop. Okay. So inside my laptop right now, I have 12 GB of RAM, 12 GB of RAM, 1 TB of hard disk is there. Now I want to increase or decrease my RAM or hard disk without touching my laptop, without opening my laptop. I want to increase or decrease these things. Can I do that, guys? Please respond. Please respond. Can I do that? Can I change the configuration without touching my laptop?
Physically not possible.
That's not possible. Correct?
No.
That is not possible. Correct. So why it is not possible? Why? Because everything is inbuilt inside my laptop. Everything is inside my laptop, inbuilt. Okay. So without touching my laptop, without opening my laptop, I can't change this configuration because everything is inside. So let's take this is scenario. That means here elasticity is not there. Correct? It is not there. Let's take one more scenario. That is scenario B. Here also it is my laptop. Now I'm using pen drive, one pen drive. I'm using 2 GB pen drive. Suppose I want to use 4 GB. Yeah, simply I can detach, I can attach 4 GB. I want to use 8 GB pen drive. Simply detach and attach 8 GB. I want 16 GB, detach and attach 16 GB. Again, I want to use 2 GB back, detach and attach. That means here elasticity is there. Here elasticity is there. Why? Because pen drive is an external thing. It's an external thing. Whenever we want, we can attach. Whenever we want, we can detach. That means here elasticity is there. Got it? Now, what they are saying in AWS, whatever server that you launch in AWS, for that elastic nature is there. Elasticity is there. That means how they are providing these computers in AWS. See here, they are providing everything separately. Like, they are giving operating systems separately. Okay, in AWS, they are giving CPU cores separately. CPU cores means dual core, quad core, hexa core, octa core. The more cores you get, the more performance you get. Like kind of processors, i3, i5 kind of. So they are giving RAM separately. They are giving hard disk separately. In AWS, everything is being provided separately. Operating system separately, CPU cores, RAM, hard disk. Now what you do, you choose your required OS. Okay, you choose your required CPU, required number of CPU cores. You choose your required amount of RAM, you choose your required hard disk, then you assemble all these things. You assemble. So when you assemble, you will get your required configured server. Correct or not? You will get required configured server, and in one place where you get an option to give number. If you give 10, you will get 10 servers. If you give 100, you will get 100 servers. If you give 1000, you will get 1000 servers. That means everything is being provided separately. For example, suppose you want to create your own bike. Okay, you don't want to buy from showroom. You want to create your own bike. Okay, you want your required engine, you want your required handle, you want your required seat, you want your required silencer and all. Then what do? You choose, you take the one, you take engine, you required, you take the handle, you take the seat, and you assemble. Then you will get your required bike. Correct? Here also same thing. So we choose our things, our requirement things, we attach, we assemble, so that we'll get our required configured server. And where you give the number, you'll get those many number of servers. So that is how we can achieve. You can see, I want 1000 servers. Each one should have 100 GB of RAM, 100 TB of hard disk. So what I do, I choose 100 GB RAM, 100 TB hard disk. I assemble. Where I'll give 1000 number, I'll get 1000 machines. Got it? So that's why here elasticity is there. After creating servers also, we can increase or decrease the configuration. We can change everything. That's why elasticity is there here. Got it? Okay. Now let's try to understand what kind of operating systems, CPU cores, RAM, hard disk, how they are providing. All those things we'll see one by one. Guys, today is entirely theoretical class. Tomorrow onwards, entirely practical sessions. Because before to understand practicals, you must know theory. So that's why today is theory. Be ready with your AWS account so that tomorrow onwards we can start practical sessions. Tomorrow also free session. Please feel free to attend. Okay. Users, you can use the same link. Okay, so let's try to understand what kind of operating system that they are providing first. Operating system. See guys, I'll talk about operating systems a little bit here because they're very, very important. First of all, what is operating system? Operating system is an interface between user and computer, correct? That you know. right? See, let me put it in a simple terms. This is my laptop. Okay, this is my laptop. This is me. Can I talk to my laptop directly? No, I can't talk to my laptop. Okay, TB terabytes data, Vanushri data, GB TBs data. Yeah. See, this is me. This is my laptop. Okay, so I can't talk to my laptop. My laptop cannot understand my language. That's why what I do, I talk to OS first, operating system. OS will talk to my laptop. I'll get reply in the same manner. So OS is a mediator between me and laptop. Whenever Prime Minister Narendra Modi visits our Telugu states, southern states, okay, just beside him, Venkaiah Naidu will be there. Correct? Why? Because some of us we don't understand Hindi, and he doesn't understand this southern Telugu. Okay, so Venkaiah Naidu will be a translator, kind of. Okay. Now, what kind of operating systems that they are providing in AWS? For that, you should understand the structure of operating systems first. See, guys, there are two core computer operating systems in the world. There are only two core computer operating systems. I'm not talking about mobile operating systems like Android. I don't know. I'm talking about computer operating systems. There are only two. The first one is Windows. The second one is Unix. I know that you know about Windows. I know that one. But most of you are having doubts with respect to Unix. What is Unix? What is Linux? From where we got all those things. That doubt will be clarified today. Okay. So what I'll do first, I'll talk about Windows. Then I'll compare that Windows with Unix so that you'll understand easily. Okay. So Windows operating system. So that belongs to Microsoft company, that you know, right? Microsoft, and Windows OS is not free. If you want to get this OS, if you want to install, you need to buy that OS from Microsoft company. That's a licensed one. You need to buy it. Okay, that is the first thing. Second thing, the source code. Source code means the developers of Microsoft company, they might have written some code to create this OS. They might have written some code, could be in Java, C, C++. They might have written some code to create this particular operating system. Correct or not? That code we call source code. That source code is not openly available. That means if you want to get that source code, you cannot get. Even if you pay money to Microsoft company, they will never provide that source code. Suppose if you get that source code, you can change that source code, you can create your own Windows operating system. Okay, but they will never provide that source code. So if at all someone can change this OS, you can change. Only Microsoft company guys, they can change because the code is with them. So here you have to understand two things. OS is not free. You need to buy by paying some money. And the source code is not open to the world. Even if you want to pay, if you pay, you will never get that source code. Got it? Okay, fine. Now, in Windows, earlier, there used to be, Windows 9 XP. I'm taking a few operating systems. Then after that, Windows 98. Then after that, Windows Vista. Yes, just I'm taking few. Okay. Then Windows 7. Then Windows 8. 8.1 also is it. Windows 10. And I think recently they announced they are releasing Windows 11 also, right? Okay, fine. Now observe carefully. Every one of us, earlier we used Windows 7, correct? Now we are using Windows 10. To learn Windows 10, did you join any coaching center? Did you take any external training? Guys, please respond.
No.
No.
No, right?
No.
No. So without learning, without joining any coaching institution, without taking any external training, happily we are managing Windows 10. Why? Because see, in all these operating systems, core OS is pretty safe. That is Windows only. That means 95% is pretty safe. Okay, only 5% changes you can find. See, on top of XP, they added some new feature that became 98. On top of 98, they added some more features that became Vista. Like that, that either they are adding new features or they are removing old features. In Windows 7, by taking Windows 7, they added some new features that became Windows 8, then Windows 10. They removed some old features. Those are only 5% deleted, only 5%. So 95% is pretty same. That's why okay, if you know how to deal with any one OS, you can very well handle all other operating systems because core OS is pretty safe. Small changes that you can able to figure out by yourself. For that, you don't need to take any external training. Correct or not? Fine. Now, this operating system we call desktop operating system. Desktop. That, you know, why we call desktop operating system? You can take any OS and you can install in your laptops, you know, your home server, you know, computers, laptops, you can install. So in Windows here, we have one more type of operating system is there. Okay, that is server operating system. Server operating system. You might be having doubts. I just know you said we can call computer, server, PC, machine box, all are same. Now again, you are talking about server separate. See guys, you can use any of the words, all are pretty same. But generally, server means in a simple terms, you can think of it is having high configuration. Having some high configuration. My laptop is having 12 GB of RAM, server might be having 100 GB of RAM, 100. My laptop is having 1 TB hard disk, server might be having 100 TB of hard disk. In a simple term, server is having high configuration. Okay. So for those high configured machines, Microsoft company, they are providing separate operating system, high configured machines. So that is one of the, you know, difference, but there are few more differences, you know, when I talk about server, those I'll be introducing in our regular classes. Okay. So for high configured machines, you know, they are providing different operating system that becomes server operating system. They are also pretty same guys. Earlier that used to be Windows 2008, then Windows 2012, then Windows 2000, I'm taking few 2016, and latest one is Windows 2019. Here also same thing guys. Core OS is Windows only, that's why you won't find any differences. Core OS is Windows only, 95% is pretty same. On top of 12, they added some feature that became 16. On top of 16, they added some feature that became 19. Okay. So here also, if you know how to deal with any one OS, you can very well handle all other operating systems. And one more thing, in these two scenarios, either you take desktop operating system or server operating system. In these two, you choose any one OS. If you know how to deal with any one OS, you can very well handle all other operating systems because core OS is pretty common. Small changes that you can able to figure out by yourself. You don't need any external training for that. Got it? So this is all about Windows, and you know about these things. Now what I'll do, I'll compare that Windows with Unix. Okay, let's see. See guys, unlike Windows, Unix is free. I'm repeating, unlike Windows, Unix is free. Okay, it is freely available. You can download from internet, you can install. You need not to buy this. Second thing, unlike Windows, Unix source code is open to the world. I'm repeating, Unix source code is open to the world, freely available. Okay, two things you have to understand. Source code means, see, they might have written, so they might have used some code to create this Unix operating system that is freely available. You can take that source code happily. Okay, Windows source code is not free. Unix source code is free. Okay, sorry. Windows OS is not free. You need to buy, but Unix OS is free. You need not to buy. Second thing, Windows source code is not open to the world, but Unix source code is open to the world. That's why many companies and many individuals, they started taking this Unix source code, they started modifying as per their needs, they started giving their own names. Okay, so one such person called Linus Torvalds. Linus Torvalds. This guy took this open source Unix code, modified as per his needs. He kept his own name that became Linux. First 4 letters from his name, last letter from X. Same like many companies like IBM company took this open source Unix code, modified as per their needs. They kept their own name called AIX. Same like HP company, they took this open source Unix, modified as per their needs. They kept the name called HPUX. Apple, you know, right? Apple company, they took this open source Unix, they modified as per their needs. They kept their own name called iOS, or you can call Mac OS. I'm not saying that they are using as it is. No, they modified a little bit. Okay, and they kept their own names. Same Sun Microsystems, you know, right? That company, same, they kept their own name called Solaris. Solaris. Okay. So observe carefully, in all these operating systems, Core OS is Unix only. That means 95% is pretty same. Only 5% feature they have added extra as per their requirement. Okay. That's why if you know how to deal with any one OS here, you can very well handle all other operating systems. Because 95% is common, right? That's why everything is same almost. Small 5% changes you can see. Those automatically you will understand by seeing that. Got it? Fine. Now, if you observe carefully here, except Linux, remaining all are companies, correct? IBM company, HP, Apple companies, Sun Microsystems, remaining all are companies. You are establishing one company means your aim would be to generate more profits, correct or not? If you want to generate more profit, how can you give this operating system for free? How can you give that one for free? If you give for free, okay, you can't generate revenue, right? Correct or not? That's why these companies, they are not giving that OS for free. They are not giving freely. They are not giving. They are not open source. But this person, Linus Torvalds, he is very, very good person. He is very, very good person. What he started doing, he started giving this Linux source code again, no giving for free. He kept that Linux source code open. Okay, understanding, right? Okay. So that Linux source code is now openly available. OS is free and its source code is freely available outside. That's why now many companies and many individuals, now they started taking Linux source code, they started modifying as per their needs, they started giving their own names. So one such company called Red Hat Company. Red Hat Company took this open source Linux code, modified as per their needs. They kept their own name called Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Understanding that? Very, very important guys here. So Linus Torvalds, he took Unix source code and he modified, he kept his own name called Linux. Red Hat Company took Linux source code, modified as per their need, they kept their own name called Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Got it? Same like CentOS community, like you, me, we formed a group, community. We took this open source Linux code, we modified as per our needs, we kept our own name called CentOS, that is Community Enterprise Operating System. Community Enterprise Operating System. Same we have Amazon Linux is it. Amazon Linux. Amazon company took this open source Linux, modified as per their needs. They kept their own name called Amazon Linux. Like we have Ubuntu is there. Ubuntu guys, the word derived from African language. The word they took from African language. The meaning is teamwork. It indicates teamwork. The beautiful word, you know, with beautiful meaning. That's why they kept the name Ubuntu. So some people took this open source Linux, they modified as per their need, they kept their name called Ubuntu. Got it? Same like we have so many operating systems like SUSE Linux, Fedora, Kali Linux. Hackers mostly they use this Kali Linux and Parrot Linux, Mint Linux. So in this category we have 500 plus operating systems are there. 500 plus. That's a free, right? That's why everyone tomorrow what I can do, I can take this open source Linux code, I can modify as per my needs, I can give my name called Sai Linux. We can do that. Anyone can do that. Got it? So like 500 plus operating systems are there. Okay. In this again, some are free, some are not free. Same thing. Now observe carefully here. These red color you can see, right? Red color. Red color. These we call flavors of Linux. The word which I'm using, flavors. Flavors. Why are we calling it a flavor? Sorry, see. And these black color you can see, these are flavors of Unix. Flavors. Okay. You know, right? Ice cream. Core ice cream is same. If you add mango color, that will become mango flavor. If you add chocolate color, that will become chocolate flavor. Right? But core ice cream is same. Here also, core OS is same, Unix only. So different companies, different individuals, they added their own features. They kept their own name called. That's why we call them as a flavors. So black color, you can see this list. These we call flavors of Unix. And red color, you can see these are flavors of Linux. Got it? Fine. Now, in all these operating systems, you know that Core OS is Unix only. 95% is common, Unix only grandfather is same. That's why in this entire list, if you know how to deal with any one OS, you can very well handle all other operating systems. Okay, you can, because all are pretty similar. You won't find many differences. Small 5% changes you can find. Those you can able to figure out by yourselves. Got it? Some people call Unix administration. Some people call Linux administration. All are pretty same. No difference at all. Suppose if I say that, hey, I teach Linux. So for that, I may choose Red Hat Linux. I may choose CentOS. I may choose Amazon Linux. You can choose any one OS to learn. Got it? That is so. But in Windows, we don't call them as flavors. We call them as versions. Why are we calling them versions? Because see, these operating systems are not belongs to different companies. All belongs to same company, Microsoft. That's why they release as a version. You can see version 7, version 8, version 10. They are releasing as a versions. That's why in Windows we call version, because all belongs to same company. But in Unix and Linux, we call as a flavors because all belongs to different companies. Got it? So this is the history of operating systems. Now you find any OS name ending with Linux. Suppose SUSE Linux, Mint Linux, Parrot Linux. By that you can understand that yes, it is one of the flavors of Linux operating system. Got it? Fine. Now, what is said here in AWS, they are giving list of operating systems. So we can choose our required OS. Whatever OS you want, you can choose from this list. Let me write here. See, what I said, first we have to choose operating system. So from that entire list, from the operating systems, we can choose our required OS. Guys, don't take the notes. I'm going to share all these PDF documents clearly. Okay. So that OS in AWS, we are calling as AMI. AMI means Amazon Machine Image. See, for example, this is pen. In English, we use the word pen. In Hindi, we use separate word. In Telugu, Tamil, Marathi, Punjabi. In every language, we use different word to call this. Correct or not? In the same manner, generally we use the word operating system. But in AWS, they are calling this one as AMI, Amazon Machine Image. Okay. So as long as you are dealing in AWS, you should call Amazon Machine Image. That means these are AMIs. You can say these are AMIs. And here you choose your required AMI. Understood? You should call as either AMI or Amazon Machine Image. Okay. So, okay, first we are going to choose our required OS. Second, we should choose CPU cores and RAM, correct, as per our requirement. So, CPU, RAM. Earlier AWS, they used to provide these two things separately. Okay, earlier. So some crazy people, what they started doing, they started taking, different weird combinations, like one CPU core, 1000 GB of RAM. Okay, will it give good performance? That means you are purchasing one bike, you are attaching bus engine to that. Some people, they started taking 1000 CPU cores, 1 GB of RAM. That means they are buying one bus, they are attaching bike engine to that. This is not a good combination. Correct? This is not a good combination. So that's why AWS stopped giving like this, and AWS started giving like a combinations, pairs. Like you can see 1 CPU core, 1 GB of RAM. This is a one combination. 2 CPU cores, 4 GB of RAM. This is one combination. 4 CPU cores, 8 GB of RAM. This is one combination. Like maximum upper limit, they are giving 128 CPU cores, around 4000 GB of RAM, around. Okay, these are combinations. For example, here bottle is there. Okay, suppose, can I get like this? I want only bottle. I want to buy cap from other shop. Can you do like this? You buy this bottle from one shop, cap from another shop. Is it possible? No. Wherever you buy as a pair, because this is one set. Correct or not? Same pen and cap. Okay, you can't get cap from one shop, pen from another shop. Shoe. Wherever you buy as a pair. There are few things in this world where you need to buy as a pair. Okay, so here also same thing, they are giving as a pairs. by giving best combinations from where you can get good performance. Okay, so this is either you can call set A, B, C, D. If you choose A, you will get 1 CPU core, 1 GB RAM as a pay. If you choose B, you will get 2 CPU cores, 4 GB of RAM, like that. Okay, they have paid. These we call pairs. Okay, you can use. But in AWS, they are calling these things as instance types. Instance types. A is one instance type. B is another instance type. C is one instance type. D is one instance type. Okay, so they are giving as a pair. So that means what I do, I choose my required AMI, I choose my required instance type. That means I selected OS, CPU, RAM. Then next one, the final one, that is hard disk. I need to choose hard disk. That hard disk in AWS again we are calling as EBS. They are giving their own name, simple, in AWS. Okay, EBS. The full form of EBS is Elastic Block. Either you can call store or storage. Store or storage. So why they have given this name? First of all, store. It's a storage. Okay, storage. Elasticity is there. You can increase the storage, you can decrease the storage, right? Then why they have given the name block? See guys, you take any technology, there are two types of storages are there, two types. There are two types of storages are there. What are those? The one we call, one is object storage. Another one, block storage. One is object and one is block storage. See, object storage means where we keep objects like MP3, MP4, movies, songs, pictures, PDFs, Excel sheets, notepads, PPTs, where you keep these things. Okay, we call object storage. Example is, these MP3, MP4, pics, memes, like. So best example, what is the storage? Okay, you can think of Google Drive, pen drive, correct? Where we keep objects. Okay, songs, pictures, correct? These are the places where we keep these objects. That's why we call these storage as object storage. You can use Google Drive, pen drive, correct, right? Block storage means it is a place where you install OS, where you can install operating system, where you use it, where you can install operating system, where you use that operating system. That storage we call block storage. So example is C drive. C drive. Okay, block storage where you can install OS. Got it? That is a C drive. Now you might be having a try. I have a C drive of 50 GB. 50 GB C drive. In that I installed OS that took some 20 GB. Remaining 30 GB, can I keep objects? Yeah, we can keep objects also, right? In C drive, apart from installing OS, you can keep your movies, pictures, songs, everything, correct or not? Right, correct, yes. So that's why block storage also acts as object storage. You can see, block storage also acts as object storage. That means block storage is a place where you can install OS. Along with that, you can keep objects also. You can keep objects also. But that's not, vice versa. In Google Drive, space is there. It doesn't mean that you install OS. Guys, in Google Drive and pen drive, you can keep OS copy. But you can't use that OS, right? You can't run that OS. You can't boot that OS, right? Correct or not? So that's why. Okay, fine. Okay. I mean, as a part, officially you can't use it, right? In Google Drive, you can't install it. You can keep copy, but you can't install OS, right? In Google Drive, like that. So block storage is a place where you can install OS, where you can keep objects. So what they're saying here, elastic block storage, that means it is a place where we can keep operating system, where we can keep objects also. Now what I do here, see, here what I said, we choose our required things, OS, CPU, RAM, hard disk, then we assemble all those things, correct? That's what we are going to do here. Here, I choose my required AMI, means OS. I choose my required instance type, means CPU, cores and RAM. I choose my required EBS, required amount of EBS, means hard disk. Then I assemble all these things. I assemble all these things. When I assemble all these things, I'll get one server, my required configured server. I told you, right, that you can call server, PC, machine, box, computer. But in AWS, for that also, they are giving one name, that is instance. Instance. So outside you can use any of the words like computer, PC, machine, box, server. But in AWS, you should use a word called instance. Okay, you should use the word instance. Suppose I want 1,000 servers. You should call, I want 1,000 instances. Got it? Guys, don't get confused. Here it is instance type. Instance type means CPU and RAM. Instance means it's a server having OS, CPU, RAM, hard disk, everything. Got it? In one place where you'll get an option to give number. Okay, if you give 10, you'll get 10 instances. If you give 100, you'll get 100 instances. If you give 1,000, you'll get 1,000 instances. As simple as that. Okay, that is how we are going to do it. Got it? Okay, so this is the theory, and tomorrow's session is completely practical session, lab session. So related documents I'm going to share with you. Tomorrow we are going to see how to launch Windows instance. Windows instance means we are going to choose Windows and means Windows OS. Apart from that, we can choose our required CPU, RAM, hard disk, everything we can do as per our needs. We'll choose. Okay. Then I'll show you how to launch Linux instance means Linux server. Then web server. Then load balancer, auto scaling. All those things we are going to discuss one by one. Got it? Okay. So that we are going to see in our tomorrow's class. Okay. So tomorrow also free session. You can use the same link that you use it to attend today's class. Use the same link to attend tomorrow's class. Free session. Please join at the same time. And today you will get recorded video along with 3 documents you will get. Four I'll share. Okay. What are those 4? Recorded video you'll get. Along with that, you'll get course content again. Then how to create AWS account. Then EC2 theory. Yeah, 3 documents you get. That's what we discussed, right? You'll get 1 recorded video, 3 PDF documents. Just go through that video again and just go through the PDF documents. Okay, try to be ready with your AWS accounts so that we can jump into practicals tomorrow onwards. Okay, so day after tomorrow we are going to create WhatsApp group so that if you get any doubt, directly you can post in the WhatsApp group that we are going to create day after tomorrow once strength gets stabilizes. Okay, so new joinees, you will get 2 recorded videos. New joinees, please contact our admin team. Okay, you will get, I'll give this admin team number here. New joinees, let me type here. 76808-18714. Our admin team number 76808-18714. So new joinees, please contact admin team. You will get 2 videos, demo video and today's class video also. Go through that one. If you have any doubts, please come up with your doubts. Okay. Fine guys, that's it for today. Okay, those who don't have any doubts, you can leave the session. Those who are having doubts, please stay back. Okay, hope to see you all in tomorrow's class. Now let me unmute you so that you can ask your doubts one by one. Yes, please ask your doubts.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yes, please.
You said that, can you scroll down a little bit?
Yeah, please. Yeah, sure. This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, now. So why this line? Why all these companies added Linux in their companies?
No, every company has not added. See here, for example, CentOS. Do you find Linux at the end? No. Some people they added Amazon Linux. That's that's up to them. They can use their own name, right? Okay. SUSE Linux is there, but Ubuntu at the end of Ubuntu, they won't. Just Ubuntu. That's it. Like that.
Okay. Are they getting any benefits putting this Linux beside their company's name? Or
That is
just
up to them. That is their requirement. That company. Okay. Red Hat Enterprise Linux. That is how they kept that name. That is how. Okay. That is, suppose tomorrow if you create your own operating system, you don't keep Linux. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
Sir,
Yes, please.
yeah, small doubt, sir. Like here, will CloudX Lab will come under Linux flavors? Sir?
Which one?
CloudX Lab.
CloudX. So many. I told that 100 plus. You choose any OS. Okay, that come under this category. 500 plus are there. Got it?
Okay. Okay.
Guys, you understood today's class, everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Any doubts from anyone? Please go ahead. Any doubts?
Hi, sir.
Yes,
Sir, we
please.
have to learn the Linux also, sir.
See, you need not to learn Linux. A little bit of Linux that you need, because we deal with AWS command line interface that I am going to explain here itself. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, please. Go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Sai, this is Rahul.
Yes, Rahul.
As we know that for purchasing any Windows version, we have to buy. Okay, then AWS charges us for that. Okay.
Okay. First, to finish your question, then I'll come to you.
But when we want to use any Unix or Linux operating system, then AWS charges or not?
No. See, suppose you purchase one car. Okay, that car is having some MRF tire. So you are buying car from some Maruti showroom. Are you paying money to that MRF again separately? No. Because you are paying to that showroom so that you'll get complete car. Here also same thing. You need not to buy these things. Okay, you are using an AWS backend, they will take care of all those things. Okay, you need not to pay a single rupee. And first year it is absolutely free. First year AWS. So you can use these things also for free. Because AWS is giving these things to you for free. Backend they might be paying money to that Microsoft company. But for you, these are free, being provided by AWS for first 1 year. Got it? I hope I clarified your doubt, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. I use this site.
Yes, please.
Sir, can you tell any other example of this block storage?
See, databases also we can call block storage, where you run queries and all, right? That is also example for block storage, where you install OS, where you run databases. Okay. Simple. Your C drive is a block storage. Simple. Yeah. Will all the experience considered as a valid experience? Yes. Yes, Anusha. Yes, we are. Yes. Okay. That will be considered. Okay. Hello, Sai. Can you explain DevOps class also? Arjun, you contact admin team so that you will get my DevOps demo video. Just go through that one, Arjun. Okay. Any more doubts from anyone? Please go ahead. No doubts?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, please.
So this is Chetan.
Chetan, go ahead.
Sir, for creating account, we use our debit card or credit card.
I can't hear you, Chetan. Come again.
Sir, for creating AWS account, we use our credit card or debit card.
You can use anyone, either credit or debit card. You can use anyone.
No, sir. But after creating account, we practices on this account. Can AWS detect our money automatically?
No. Just to create account, you need to give card details. They will not deduct money. This is free for 1 year. 1 year. Our course is around 2 months. Okay, or you can take 2.5 months. After that, you can practice for 8-9 more months. Then after that also, I'll tell you how to extend. So you will not get single rupee of bill. That is my promise. You will not get a single rupee. Our entire course come under free tier only. Got it?
Got it.
Do you have office at Hyderabad? Anusha, earlier we used to have, but right now we have our office at Pune because I work here in Pune. That's why office at Pune. Okay, maybe in future we may open in Hyderabad also. So I came from EDI background. Could be any background, Raju. Raju, don't worry. Could be any background. I already said in my demo, right? Any background, no problem at all. Okay, anyone can learn AWS. Fine. Any more doubts?
Sir, after completion of the AWS course, directly we can attend the interviews.
Yeah, very well. Very well. The day, see, if you understood our entire course, the day we finish our course, next day onwards you can attend interviews, next day itself. Got it?
Oh,
No more doubts? How can I put my experience in AWS? Raju, that I'm going to explain very, very clearly in our classes. Okay, Raju. I think, can you talk to me, Raju? Have you attended my demo class, AWS demo? No? Okay, okay. Just go through the demo, Raju. Then you won't get this doubt again. Okay. There I have explained clearly. In Windows 10, we cannot install some of the apps, and when comes to Windows 7, is it possible? Why it is so? See, I told you, right? I told you that they modified a little bit, the 5% modifications. So yes, those modifications are there. Okay, that's a small. You can't have exact Windows 7 and 10 same, right? They modified. In that, they might have added some new feature. They might have removed those features. Got it? So those changes will always be there. Okay. They are trying to make more user friendly. In every new version, they are trying to make more user friendly. If it is not allowing you to install some softwares, those softwares might cause harm to your machine. Probably that is the reason they are not allowing. Correct or not? Okay.
Sai,
Yes, please.
if we are creating an instance, you told that we can increase or decrease our configuration.
Right.
Already we access that instance. Then how can we increase or decrease that?
So that is the advantage in AWS. That is the advantage. While using, you can increase, you can decrease. That is the advantage here. How to do it? That's what I'm going to show you in regular classes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
obviously that is a big thing, right? Okay. We are
that's very big
increasing. Yeah. That's why it became popular. That is the reason.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yes, please.
Sir, actually, every company is asking about the experience regarding this AWS. So, sir, actually, we are not aware of about this technology because it's new for us. So, once we complete this courses, how do we get the experience letter, something
Okay.
like that, in order
I'll
to?
tell you. I think Ayush, you did not attend my demo, right?
No, sir.
That's why you asked this question, because I explained this one clearly in my demo class. I'll tell you simple. That certificates and all those things I'll tell you from where you'll get. Okay, that required what you do being a non-IT guys, I'll tell you. See, if you are a non-IT, okay, if you are an IT guy, if you are an IT of 4 years experience, that means you have one technology with you, like let's take Java. So that with that 4 years, we are going to add AWS also. That means we are going to showcase like you have Java plus AWS both. If you are an IT, if you are a non-IT, you have 4 years gap that we call gap, right? Okay, that 4 years we are going to showcase as AWS experience. For that required documents, pay slips, forms, everything I'll tell you from where you get. You don't need to worry about that. Okay. Second question you might get, Sai, can we compete with real-time genuine candidates who are having actual 4 years experience? Yes, we can very well compete, because in companies what they do same kind of task again and again. Same kind. 4 years means they won't do new things in every day. No, same kind of repeated task. Okay, those things we are going to learn in these 2 months. Along with, in fact, they are going to learn around only some 9 to 10 services. But here we are going to cover 25 Amazon Web Services. That too in an in-depth manner with real-time projects, all real-time scenarios. Okay, so you can perform better than those guys. That is a promise. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. There are only 2 ways to enter into IT. Either you should get selected in campus recruitments or this way. Okay, in campus recruitments, right? Out of 100 students, only 5 to 10 are getting jobs. What about remaining 90? They are going like this, and they are doing really great job. Correct or not? Will you accept?
yes.
Yeah.
That is the thing.
Sir, actually, they will ask 6 months bank statements and they will do background verification like that.
No. That I'll tell you. There is a solution for every problem. I'll tell you because why I'm giving this assurance. In every class of mine, half of the strength I get from non-IT only every year, in every batch. Those things I'll tell you, everything can be handled very, very, very easily. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
How many real-time projects you are going to teach in entire? Prasad, you also, please guys, some of you, since you did not attend my demo, I'm going to explain one real-time project, but that is going to be a biggest project. Okay, instead of small projects, no. In that one project, I'm going to include everything. So that is, building AWS infrastructure from the scratch and migrating the data to cloud. That is the biggest project. If you are good at that one, you can very well handle any number of projects single-handedly, and from that you can create any number of projects. Got it? Prasad, I hope you understood.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, please.
Sai sir, hello.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, Rahul.
As we are learning this course, and if anyone have a 0-year experience, but he knows this all kind of stuffs very well,
yeah,
then any MNC or middle company will take it.
Yeah, will definitely. Suppose, I mean, no gap. I mean, after graduation, you were talking.
No, I am 2020 pass out batch.
Okay, 2020, right? So 1 year gap, 1 year experience we are going to showcase in your case. Okay.
Yeah.
Those things you need not worry at this stage, guys. I told you that in my demo class, at the end of class, at the end of this AWS course, I will have one-to-one discussion with you because I know that you are from different profiles. Okay, I will explain very, very clearly how to deal with all these things. So you don't even need to worry about these things. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead, Sanjay.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I have gone so many demo classes, but whatever the information that you have provided, that is fabulous because it is easy to understand, and this much is not given any information from any demo classes. So I thankful to you. Thank you. But I want to ask only one question that there are so many cloud services. So we have little bit knowledge about the platform as a service, software as a service.
Yeah, right.
So what type of service you are providing means you are teaching to the students?
I'll tell you. See, I think Sanjay, you attend my demo?
No, sir.
No,
this
right?
is my first demo with you, but this is a fabulous. I am very interested to learn from you.
See, that same thing. If you go through my demo class, you won't ask this one. Okay, anyways, I'll tell you. AWS is supporting all 3 service models. As I said in my demo class, in one particular topic called white papers. In that, I'm going to explain all 3 service models. Infrastructure as service, platform as service, software as service. These we call service models. AWS is supporting all 3 service models. Okay. So that I can throw more light when I actually start that particular topic. So as of now, you understand one thing, AWS supports all 3 service models. Got it?
But our course will complete which service?
All. See, out of 25 services, out of 25, that we have 25 Amazon Web Services, some services, they fall under infrastructure as service, IaaS. Some services, they fall under software as service. Some they fall under, platform as service. Got it? So when you will understand which service fall under which category, first you should know these services. Then I will explain clearly what is the difference. Got it?
Yeah.
Ravi, I am 36 right now, and degree I completed 7. No problem. So you finished your degree, right? So
Yeah.
Giri? Yeah. After graduation, you have gap, right? How many years of gap you have?
6 years.
6 years, right? Yeah, that 6 years we are going to showcase as AWS experience. Okay.
Yeah. And one question that if we take Amazon and Azure, Amazon is across the world 33% and Azure is 18%.
Yeah. I mean, that number varies because, little bit, but AWS is in top, that is for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Guys, please continue your doubt. Continue. Please unmute yourself. Continue your doubt. Are you there? You can unmute yourself. You can continue your doubt. Okay, fine. Prashant, I want to continue lessons, but I have doubt about career because I don't know how to approach to Italian companies. What's your name? Prashant, better you call me. You talk to me. Prashant, are you there?
Yeah.
So
Yes,
what was your doubt? Please, just talk.
Actually, I have been in Italy since 2018, sir.
Okay.
I'm a postdoc student BTech 2016, so I can keep that 2 years. But since I am in Italy, so how can I keep that experience that I'm working in Italy?
I'll tell you. See, when it comes to abroad, there are few things that you have to understand. Better, can you make a call to me so that I can explain you better. Anyways, these I'm going to explain in our course clearly. If you want that one today itself, then you can make a call so that I can explain you clearly. Okay.
Can I call you after the class?
You can call me at 5 p.m. You can call me at 5 p.m. I'll be free that time. Is it possible to you because you are in different time zone? 5 p.m. IST.
Okay, 5 p.m. means 6, 7, 8, 8:30, 9 o'clock. I mean,
possible, right?
Yeah.
You can call me that time. Then I can guide you. Okay. Vanushri, Sai, from Wednesday we'll be having WhatsApp group to clarify. Yeah, right, correct. So day after tomorrow we are going to create WhatsApp group. So when you get any kind of doubt, you can simply post in the group. I'll be part of that group so that your doubt will be clarified then and there.
So I can call to the same WhatsApp, right? This is that WhatsApp number you have given.
You can call to admin.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Any more doubts from anyone? No doubts? Okay, fine. That's it, guys, for today. Thank you so much. Hope to see you all in tomorrow's class. Okay, use the same link to attend the class, same time. Okay, thank you all. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Okay,
thank you, sir.
Thank you, Zai.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.